Hey y'all, welcome back to Cooking with Cotton Creations, and today I'm going to be bringing you some vegan brownies, and I'm just going to do a 1 bowl batter. So it's going to be quick, simple, and easy, and tasty. Okay, so I'm going to just use this my little bowl, and I'm going to add in some melted butter. And then to that, I'm going to add in some sugar. I'm going to use some white granulated sugar, and I'm also going to put a little bit of brown sugar. Come on, look at me now. Brown. So we're going to mix that together like that. Y'all see that? Get that mixing. Now to that, I'm going to add a little bit of vanilla. And I'm going to add in my egg replacement, which you know my favorite egg replacement is Just Egg. So that's what I'm going to be using today. Oh, it's almost gone. Might as well just use the rest. You can also try out this recipe with a flaxseed egg. I'm not sure if it works or not. I have tried it, but it didn't work for me. But others have said that it does work. So you can try it out. So we're just gonna whip that together. Here's what it's looking like, okay, so y'all can see it. Smells good. Smell that vanilla. We almost done. We like halfway done. So now we're gonna add in our either cocoa or cacao powder, whichever one you have. Just use that. I got this from the 99-cent store. Really good buy, just $1. So I'm gonna just add that in. I'm also gonna add in my flour and a little bit of baking powder. So flour in. Get the baking powder in. Since it's vegan, we're gonna put a little extra baking powder. All we gotta do is mix this up. So now we just gonna grease our pan. I already started greasing it. I'm gonna just use some butter today, but you can use cooking spray or whatever it is that you like to use. So now that our pan's all greased, it's time to add the batter. I can't wait. Of course, you can always double up. Y'all, I forgot one important step. I need to add some nuts. So maybe I'll just sprinkle them on top. So let's smooth out our brownies, edge to edge. You can add any type of like peanut butter, any nut butter really, almond butter, sunflower seed butter, cashew butter, any of that. You can also add in any type of nuts that you want, walnuts, pecans, peanuts, any of that. You can add some chopped morsels. I had all that to show you, but clearly I'm getting excited. So yeah, you can add in some morsels. You got the pecans. I want some. So just gonna spread those right on top. So, don't that look good, y'all? I can't wait. I think I might add some more. All right, y'all. We ready for the oven. So I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna put these in the oven, and then I'm gonna come back once these are out of the oven and cool down so we can cut into them and eat them. And guess what? I got some vanilla ice cream. Hey, what y'all know about that Whole Foods 365 brand of vegan vanilla ice cream? If you don't know, thank me later. Get you some. Oh, you know who else I like? Target. The Target something Farms. It's escaping my mind. Like, I'm forgetting the name, but it's in Target, and it's like you can only find that brand at Target. But it's something Farms. Anyway, they have a vegan vanilla ice cream. It's really good too. All right, I'll be back. See y'all in a few. All right, so I heard some of y'all had some questions. So while the brownies are in the oven, I'm gonna answer them for y'all. So I heard somebody say, Cotton, why didn't you add some salt to that recipe? Well, the thing about vegan butter, the way it's set up, is it has a lot of sodium already. So I made the mistake when I was testing out my chocolate chip recipe with adding salt to that, and it was a salty mess. So I sometimes will omit the salt altogether, or I'll put like a really small pinch, because you just don't want over salted baked items. Okay. I mean, and if y'all know of an unsalted vegan butter, please let your girl know, because I've yet to find one. And then I heard somebody say, what type of butter do you use? So I use 2 types of butter, but for today I use the Country Crock vegan butter, the one that has olive oil in it. They have one that has almond oil and another with avocado oil, which I have all 3 here. But when I bake, I tend to use the one with the olive oil. So that's the type of butter I use today. But I do also use Earth Balance as well. So whichever one you prefer, like, you can use either one. Oh, there was more? There were more questions? Oh, sorry. Well, I didn't see or hear. Those were the only 2 that I saw and heard. Huh? Oh, yeah. You can do that. You can for sure melt down some chocolate morsels if you don't have cocoa powder or cacao powder instead, and melt down your chocolate morsels and use that as your chocolate ingredient for sure. I would melt it down with the butter and the sugar. Well, so that's the Q&A part of this. So I'm going to go check on the brownies, make sure they're not burning, and I'll be right back. Okay, so the brownies are done and they're cooled off. They look so good. All right, so let's go ahead and cut them. Ooh-wee, I can't wait. Y'all see that? Fudgy brownies. Okay, so these brownies are amazing. They're really fudge-like. So if you want cake-like, you probably have to add a little bit more flour. And probably a little bit more egg. What else was I gonna tell you guys? Oh, these are not overly sweet. So if you want to boost up the sweetness of them, then I would recommend adding a whole cup of sugar. So I did a 1/2 cup of granulated sugar and a 1/4 cup of brown sugar. So you can, you know, add 1 more 1/4 cup of whichever one you want, granulated or brown, whichever, if you want it to be sweeter. But I'm okay with this because if you like me, you'll probably drizzle or you'll probably put some chocolate morsels on it or melt that down, drizzle it on top. I'm definitely gonna eat this with ice cream. So with the sweetness from those things, I'm okay with the level of sweetness. But if you just want to eat them on their own, I would say add another 1/4 cup of sugar. But the texture is amazing. The taste is great. So yeah, I actually do have this recipe for you guys. So I think there's a way I can link it to the video. I think if you like click at the top, the arrow, there's like a description box that pops down, and I'll put the link right there for y'all so y'all can have this recipe. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoy cooking with Cotton Creations. As always, make sure you head over to my YouTube channel to subscribe and watch the videos there. Cotton Creations, 2 words, no crazy spellings. And thank you guys for tuning in today, and I'll be back real soon with another Cooking with Cotton Creations. Have a good day, stay safe, and wash those hands. Bye.